Today we are going to be building this tornado vortex fountain. So today we are going to be building a small tornado vortex fountain. And when I say small, it's not that small. The reservoir is actually 5 liters and the vortex chamber itself is 1 liter. So it's not actually that small. Quick shout out before I start going into the video. Shout out to the speaker guy. He gave me a suggestion on what I should do in the next video. If you're watching this, I'm going to be building a passive radiator speaker, and thanks for the idea. Guys, please give me suggestions as this will help a lot. So these are the materials we are going to need for the small tornado vortex fountain that we are going to build. The first thing we're going to need is a container. This container is going to be the chamber of the vortex fountain, and there's going to be a mini tornado vortex in here. We're also going to need a slightly bigger container, so the water reservoir, the pump can be running the whole time, even when this is filled to the brim. And you'll see what I mean later. And we also, of course, need a pump. If I were to plug that in, so it's quite a powerful pump. It pumps out about 600 liters per hour. It's a 10-watt pump, and this should be sufficient for the amount of water that I'm going to use. Of course, it's going to have a vortex, and it's not just going to be spraying up. The next thing we're going to need is this flexible pipe. I don't think this is made from vinyl, but I'm not sure. It's a bit thicker than I thought, but fits perfectly above the holes, so that this will allow water connections between the vortex chamber and the water reservoir. Lastly, you'll need this LED light. This is waterproof LED light strips, and well, it's better to get the waterproof ones because electricity and water actually does not quite conduct electricity. It's still water, but it's the minerals in it. But the stuff that comes out of your tap is not distilled. So I'll plug this in to show you. And bang, there's our 60 centimeters of LED light strip. So this is also waterproof, and just to prove that, it's in the water. And it still works, and it looks pretty cool, as you can see. So yeah, that's all we're going to be needing. And there's one more thing actually. I'm going to be putting rocks on the side, as you may have seen, and that's going to allow the vortex fountain to look a lot more professional and nice, and something that I would like to have in my room. Of course, I'm not going to show that because, well, it's just rocks. So see you later, and let's get building. So with the cup I bought, there is like a little hole on the bottom, or it's not quite a hole, but it's like an indent. And on the bigger cap's lid, there is also an indent here. So what we first have to do is we have to line these indents up, and then we have to use a permanent marker and trace around the outside. Now that the indent or the circle has been traced, this will now help us decide where to drill the holes or put holes into this so that the holes can come up into the vortex chamber. Because if we drill it outside, then this will have to be misaligned and it'll look really weird, and the water will also flow off the sides. And this may not look very aesthetically pleasing, but I have some rocks, as I mentioned in the intro, that will allow this to look a bit more aesthetically pleasing. Is to put a small hole right where there's an indent and put a matching hole in this indent. This will allow the water to drain out and cause that nice looking tornado vortex effect. After that, we will have to drill a slightly bigger hole, big enough to fit our hose, or the pipe that I'm using. So, and also do the same thing on this so that the water can come in. This is a simple tool build. I won't have my drill, so I'm going to be melting the holes with my hot glue gun. This is totally safe, and if you are lucky enough to actually have a drill, you can use it. I have the drill, but I couldn't find the charger, so I decided to make this a simple tool build. So while we're waiting for the glue gun to heat up, we should use these nice little LED strips, and they're 5 volts, and they plug into USB. We should uncover the double-sided tape on the back and stick this where we want to stick it in the big bucket. gun has warmed up in that time, it's always better, as you can see here, it is already going down. It's always better to put a dab of glue on some of the places to strengthen the hold on these LED strips to the bucket. And it's fine if it doesn't look very neat, because you won't be able to really see this, as this can be covered by tape. Finish this, we can put our pump back in. There we go. The fountain. So in this painstaking process of putting two holes, as I said, I mounted them together and put the pipe through down to the bottom, from the pump all the way to here. And now that we have the LEDs and the pump, it should look very aesthetically pleasing. Now what we have to do is time to test and see if the pump works, and then we have to twist this at an angle to see if you can get a vortex fountain, and that's what we should do. And after that, if this isn't compliant, I'm going to use a mini blowtorch and heat it up, and maybe it'll be a bit more compliant. The whole entire fountain lights up a nice, mysterious green. And when I plug this in, it works. That's good. And that will be our tornado vortex after this is finished. To the side, we got a nice little tornado fountain, or tornado, that's building up inside, and you have to wait for the thing to go up for it to be stable and form really nicely. So we still have to wait a bit. Taking some of these bought rocks so they're sanitized, and putting some nice little rocks in here. And the more the better, actually. Just not too much. Almost done. I'll finish this fountain off with some tape decorations. And now that it looks a lot more acceptable since I put tape on, we are done with the build of this fountain. Obviously, these decorations don't really matter, and any bucket and any pump and any of these variables that are basically like this will work, and this pump will look pretty good. So, and this fountain. So, as you can see, there is a nice little tornado vortex forming in this little chamber over here, and it looks extremely nice, as this is backlit by some LED light strips that I put in here, as you may have seen. So this is how you build a tornado vortex fountain, and I really like how it turned out. I recommend that most people build this, as this is a very simple build, and the parts that you need to build this are also very simple. Thanks for watching. As always, please leave suggestions in the comments, and please like and subscribe. It will mean a lot. Thank you for watching.